back with another one of my favorites. And this here is a Rossi 38-357 lever action. Now when I got this thinking I would doe hunt with it. I haven't gotten a doe tag in a long time, and that's a whole other story. If you've watched our videos about the West Virginia hunting regs and everything for 2024-2025 done several months ago, Jared and I haven't bought doe tags for a long time, and again I apologize. He's trying to get that motor on his boat running. I'm sorry. But this, I can't remember what I got. It's got a sling, and I can't remember if I added the sling, stud, and the barrel band myself, or if they came with the rifle. I bought this used. It wasn't brand new, but it looks brand new. And just like the Henry, this wood fit is really good. I feel a little bit coming off the receiver, a little bit of the wood here, but up here it's smooth. On the back tang, it is smooth. On this side, it is smooth till you get down close to where the trigger is. I have added a piece of leather here because working this one, it's a little harder. And let's see, right there you can see I had to struggle a little bit. Now once it's cocked, but it's the way this one, again, this is not loaded. I know I dry fired it. But when you work it, there's two bars here, and hopefully I can see it in the frame. When you work that lever down, they go down. Then the bolt starts to kick back. Of course, it's got to picks up around, puts it in the chamber. Then you close it, and then that comes back up. That's tight. Could be it needs polished. I've seen a lot of guys, they use these for cowboy action. And there's been a lot of complaints about it. But there's complaints about the gate, loading the rounds and pinching the thumb and everything. I haven't done anything to this other than clean it, oil it, shoot it. I've shot 38s through it. I've shot 357s through it. When Jared got his steel target, well, a guy at the mines made him a steel target that we hung over on the hunting lease, and we just had a blast shooting this thing. The open sights on it are set good. It's just a regular ramp style sight, a little notch in the rear. The front sight, I think I did add a little bit of white paint to the end of it so I can see it better, because there's no way to mount a scope to this one. There are some aftermarket mounts. I've looked at them. I don't like them. So this will be strictly open sights. Stamped on the barrel, 38 special, 357 Magnum. This was imported, by Inner Arms out of Alexandria, Virginia. But it's an awesome rifle, and this rifle for a 38-357 lever rifle, this is as heavy as a it might be a little lighter than a 336 Marlin. It is heavy, but the can't remember what the model number, and that's what I was hoping to find on here. Let me see if I can see it. It's a 92, and I can't make out the rest of that. SAC, I think, is what it is. 92 SAC. I'll have it in the video once I can take a magnifying glass. Old eyes, But it's copied after the Winchester Model 92. But like I said, it's a little tight, and that's the reason why I put that leather there, because the lever really gets to the fingers if it's just the bare metal. And it could be I haven't, like I said, I bought it used. I think it was used. I can't remember. It's been so many years ago since I bought it. but it's tight. Now, it might loosen up more and more after shooting it some more. But I know between Jared and I, probably 38s. We've probably put 100 rounds 38s down it. Probably 25 357s. You know, 357s cost more than 38s. But I had planned to doe hunt with it, and I was going to doe hunt with it using 357 Magnum rounds. We are allowed to hunt with 357 Magnum. I think even 38 Special. But with no scope and everything, I know to hunt deer with it, it's going to be similar to like trying to hunt with a bow. I'm going to have to let them get in close, especially with open sights. The range on this, you know, I don't know if it goes to 100 yards. I guess if you did have a scope on it and you got it adjusted right, yeah, you could probably get a 100-yard shot with it. But I wouldn't feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel ethical taking a 100-yard shot with 357 or 38. But again, this is another one of my favorite rifles. That's about all, you know, the conclusion of my favorite rifles, what you have seen that I've shown. But I know, like I said, Mike wanted me to do the Henry, and I thought, well, shoot, if I'm going to do the Henry, I'm going to do the Rossi too. The Henry's a 22, this is 38 357. And another thing, the reason why I like this is I've got, handgun wise, I've got a Ruger Blackhawk in 38 357 that really looks good. If you're wearing that and got this, I mean, I could probably do some cowboy action shooting, but I don't think anybody in West Virginia does that, or I don't know of a place around that does it. But, you know, again, another one of my favorites. Like I said, this will probably be the last of one of my favorites. But I wanted to show it. Hopefully Mike from Hunting for Hookers will like this one, because it's a lever action. He loves lever actions. I don't think he's got a Rossi. I don't know if he's owned a Rossi. But like I said, I've watched a lot of reviews. And a lot of the reviews I've watched have been from guys who are cowboy action shooting. And the one guy I watched, they actually tore the thing down. They stripped her down. They done this, they done that, because they was having issues. So far, I haven't had any issues other than this stiff lever. I mean, it's tight. And I still think, like I said, it's because of the way the lever, and I'll zoom in on this, the way the lever, when you go to work it down, you can see that silver, and I can't remember what they call that. There's a name for it. But it drops down, and when it does, then the bolt is starting to kick the hammer back, and you hear a click. Okay, and then there, it's easy. You still feel that spot right in there, but as you can see, it drops down here too. That silver that you see here, when you kick it down, it's almost like the Winchester 94 30-30s. You know, they had a lock that came down when you worked that lever. So that's probably one of the reasons why this is so stiff right there in that one spot. And even bringing it back up right there, you can see one finger, it did it, but it was some effort. But hope you enjoyed this one. This one's probably a little bit longer than what the Henry was, but I know this one, that Henry, smooth as a baby's behind. This one here, not as smooth, but it's still fun to shoot. And like I said, the woodwork on this one is fine. It's got a plastic butt plate. I know I'm getting ready to end the video, but the butt plate is curved. Okay, and it comes back up on top of the stock, and it's plastic. But other than that, I mean, the barrel band is metal, and this wood, I don't know. I don't know if that's walnut or not, but it is beautiful, and I like this gun. I really do, and I'm hoping might do it this year. I may buy a doe tag and maybe try to take this one. It all depends on what happens during buck season. So thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, And hope you enjoyed it. And as we're fond of saying, we'll see you in the woods. There'll be some more videos. Hunting season's a month and a half away. You've already seen the YouTube shorts. Jared practicing, me practicing. Old man still got it. So, that's all. Appreciate you watching again. Thank you very much.